Pull out those flower dies and let's get crafty. Hello everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome to the Stamp Anything YouTube channel. I am one of the design team members and I'm so happy to be sharing with you all this amazing floral card that I'm using with an amazing flower die set from Stamp Anything. So let's just get into it so I can show you how I made it. Also, any products you see that are from Stamp Anything were sent to me free of charge because I am a design team member. So let's get into it. So today we're going to be using the flower and we'll use die set, which I think this is going to be so much fun. This is different for Stamp Anything because it's not a person or a kawaii cutie. Oh, I mean they do have the Annie's Garden, but it's a little different. So what we're going to start off doing is we're going to take some oxide sprays. For the actual flowers, I'm going to use saltwater taffy, sponge sugar, and picked raspberry. Okay, so I shook those up, and despite it being winter, or fall, but almost winter, I wanted to have like a tropical vibe, so that's why I'm using oranges and pinks. I think it'll look really fun once it's done. Ooh, I love this. I'm gonna add a little more orange. And a little bit more pink. Okay, I'm also just going to spray a little bit of water just to get those colors slightly moving, and I'm going to add a little more orange. And you know what? For good measure, a little more pink. Okay, so I'm going to set this off to the side to dry, and then once it's fully dried, I will cut out some flowers. While I'm waiting for the other panel to dry, I'm going to go in with cracked pistachio and salvage patina for the panel that I will cut the leaves out of. I'm trying to go a lighter and a darker color just for a little variation, because I still want it to have a tropical vibe, but I don't want it to be like neon, if that makes sense. So these are kind of bright, but not like the brightest. Okay, and I feel like that's good. We're going to also wait for that to dry now. So now I'm going to use these dies. You can see which ones. These 3 flowers, the center for all 3 of them I'll be using, so I'll cut it out 3 times, and a couple leaves. I'm going to probably cut this in half and use them individually. And here are finished and dry panels. I also just used a Catherine Fuller ink pad to create some yellow cardstock for the center of the flowers. So I'm going to go cut those and I'll be right back. Okay, so all my pieces are cut out, so now I'm going to start adding the yellow centers to the flowers using my Stamp Anything glue. So just going to add a little dollop. Do a dollop for Annie. Let's hope I don't get copyrighted. See, we're doing it for Annie, not random other person whose name starts with a D and is a character in The Great Gatsby. I mean, what? Oh gosh, y'all. This is what happens when it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm filming a video. Anyways, so we're gonna keep gluing these until we're all glued out. Okay, bam. And okay. And I honestly, for some weird reason, just want a clean and simple card. So I am just gonna use a white background, which is honestly a little cuckoo for me. Because when do I ever use a white background? But, okay. I feel like this looks nice. So I'm gonna add a little glue here. And along here. Okay, let me actually add a little glue to the back so this one actually stays in place. That would be smart. But I absolutely love how this card is coming out so far because it's a little different for me. I mean, it's still flowers, but I never really do clean and simple. So it's still a little outside of my box. So that's what we have. Now, I think I'm going to do 2 there. Then I think, I'm not going to even cut it. I'm just going to rip. I'm going to do 2 there and then 1 over here. Ooh, yes. Okay. So now I'm just going to add a little glue along here. I think it might have been like, I don't even remember how it was originally laid out. It's fine. Now we're also going to add a little glue down here. You know what? I feel like it needs a little blue spritz. Okay, so I added a little bit of blue spray to the background, and for the sentiment, I'm going to use the You're Amazing sentiment from the For the Record Kawaii Cutie stamp set. This is just so cute. I love the little food and the record player. Well, jukebox, but has records in it. Y'all know what I mean. So I'm going to stamp that out just in the, I think probably down in the little, actually, hold on. Y'all are seeing my process live because I'm not doing a voiceover for this. I'm doing it live, people. So if I make a mistake, y'all see it. Okay, so I'm gonna glue down the flowers there. So I'm thinking the sentiment right about here would work perfectly. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we can move those out of here. And let's just stamp a little ink. Oh, the flowers got caught on my Misty. Okay, now we're just gonna take our Stampin' Anything glue again and glue the flowers to the card front. Well, flowers and leaves. Just wanna, oh, I don't wanna exclude the poor leaves. Okay. To finish off the card, I just added a little black border and glued it to the card base, and I absolutely love how this came out. Okay, I just honestly love how this card came out. It's a little different for me because you all know I typically do stamps, and this one only had a sentiment stamp, which is different, but I love how it came out using a little mixed media techniques, and I just love it. Thank you all so much for watching, and make sure to hit the the like button, pow, 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 and the subscribe button. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and bye! Happy crafting!